You're now tuned in to the number one podcast. I give you New Wave Shop Talk, Shop Talk, Shop Talk. New Wave Shop Talk, New Wave, New Wave. Got something on your mind? Let's talk about it. Shop Talk, Shop Talk. Leave a comment, we'll talk about it. New Wave, New Wave.
Real. Talk about these white women, you know what I'm saying, and these rappers taking up all the good acting jobs. All these them acting gigs. So all y'all directors, holla at your boy.
You're now tuned in to the number one podcast.
On it. However do you need me? Then she said, steady, are you ready? Are you ready? What's going on? Tell me what's going on.
Yeah, loose ends from the favorite movie Belly.
Yes, sir. Great movie.
Go check that out if you ain't ever seen it.
I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all.
I'm gonna drop a dime on these niggas. Oh man,
Tony told me that one time, man. I ain't been the same since.
That was that nigga Kane. That was like his first big role
after Menace.
Yeah.
That
nigga didn't
because
get
he was
roles.
he was turning down roles.
Oh, he thought he was the shit after that.
Yeah, he wanted to pick and choose what he wanted to do.
Oh, man.
And then
then he fizzled out. You become hard to work with after that.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, he don't want to do shit. He don't
because
get
he
paid.
was supposed to be the dude for the Inkwell, and then they gave it to your boy Lorenz Tate. Yeah.
Two little niggas.
Mm-hmm.
You had to be
Hey,
5'5"
Lorenz is
and
dope
under.
though. Let me tell you this, man. That dude is dope. That's a cool ass dude. Let's get into it.
Welcome. You know what I'm saying? This is New Wave Shop Talk. This is episode 95.
95.
You know what I'm
That's the
saying?
year you graduated?
Yep, it is.
Yeah. See?
Yep, almost 30 years ago, man.
Yes, sir.
Old as hell.
You know what I'm saying? Shut up. You
Shit.
graduated in what, 97?
No.
No, shit. Next episode, that's my graduation year. So
You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
Yeah.
Show you how young we are up here.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Old
Shit.
I know. I embrace it all, because we still in the game.
Yeah.
We God has blessed us. So for that, I'm grateful, man.
We done went to school with many niggas that didn't make it past 30,
That's
25,
Shit.
21.
Shit.
You know what I'm
15.
saying? Yeah.
I lost some niggas at 12 and 11. So,
Me too.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
So,
true.
that's when Pasadena was different.
Yeah.
I see
Pasadena,
why old
Pasadena
niggas
was different.
I see why old niggas back in the days be like, live to get my age.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you done seen some shit.
Yeah.
And, what's funny is that we come up in a time where it was most crucial to survive out here.
Yeah.
And not to say that it's not the same today.
Right.
Because what these youngsters have to go through is nothing to what we had to go through. But we came up in a time where, people didn't, conversate or talk.
Mad dogs and shit.
Man, that and hit niggas up and, it turns into something else. Innocent bystanders, a lot of that shit. Kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of that shit. So,
Kids are still getting shot. So
Yes.
Yeah, they are.
Yes.
And more guns is in more hands these days.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? They just flooding the street with guns, Like you could say Midwest and even out here, niggas 12, 13. We already talked about the 14-year-old that blasted the dude. You know what I'm saying? Even though that was at his mama directive, but still, you know what I'm saying? Out there in Chicago, niggas 13, 14 out there. You know what I'm saying?
I have a question.
What up?
So do you think if more people had guns, it would be as many shootings?
Be more.
You really think so?
I think so. Because you got to think about it. If I got a gun and this nigga got a gun, right? Who's going to shoot first? Right?
But maybe that person might think twice because some people are like, well, they got a gun too, so let me think about this for a minute.
Or they might have a gun too. Because if you draw down, one of y'all going to shoot.
But I'm saying, if they think that right now, not everybody got a gun, so you don't have a gun.
Right.
So they know they can get away with more right now.
Definitely.
So
That's
you
like
really
Arizona.
think people, do you really think people would really be, it would be just as much killing because the next motherfucker got a gun too.
Right. So think about, first of all, I'm Dina Boy Juice. You know what I'm saying? To my left, we got.
SD, Pasadena, Sean, it's all the same.
And we got to my right.
Nia Sutherland in the house already starting off with some controversy.
You know what I'm saying?
What's some food for
Nia.
thought?
You know what I'm saying?
In
So
the building.
welcome back. So
yes.
back to the topic at hand. You got to think about the states that actually have open carry.
Right.
You know, those are states that's kind of up there in the murders. Memphis got open carry, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Florida, you know,
Yeah.
Texas.
As an overall state or cities?
As
It's
an
in the
overall
state. It's in
That's
the
what we're
state.
talking about, the
It's
state.
the state.
Because Memphis is not a state. Memphis is
But-
a
It's a
city.
city.
But okay, yeah,
but even the
Tennessee.
state is still.
But you know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
You took
Even
that out of
it's
my mouth.
Tennessee,
I'm
but
stuttering.
in the city of Memphis, that's what I was thinking about. So yeah, you're absolutely right.
then you got-
the state of Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
You got, Memphis. You got motherfucking Nashville.
Yeah.
You got other places in Tennessee where shit's going down. So,
Well, but there's still other places like, okay, I'm gonna use California because I don't know all the cities out there. Okay, so it's cities like Pasadena where it's shooting, L.A. where it's shooting, Lancaster, Palmdale where it's shooting.
Right.
But then you got places like Temecula. You got little off-pocket places, South Pasadena, unless somebody killing themselves or it's
shit happens there.
yes,
but who wants to live there? You got to think about it. Who
but-
wants to live
so
there?
the thing about it
Small
is,
communities.
in the South, there's a lot of people in those, and even in the South,
It's still a small
overly
community.
popular. But they still
She's got
make
a
up the
point,
whole
though.
state. So if it's just those major cities where the gun violence is, we can't say the overall state would, because we're just going off of these cities, and they're not even like, they're major cities because everybody knows about them. But there is a big community of people who don't want to go to the city, they want to stay in the country, and so it's still populated.
Yeah, I just think where it's a lot of people at, that's where the most crime, regardless if they got open carry or they can't have an open carry state. You know what I mean?
Is it a lot of people or a lot of people of color? Meaning the Hispanics, the blacks, not a lot of Caucasian people?
I mean, most states you go to are heavily populated by others.
In the cities.
Most cities, like you could look it
Well,
up.
yeah, even
Memphis,
Utah.
you might say Memphis got a lot of black people, but then you look it up and it'd be like 39% black. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about the four corners that they all in. You know what I mean? This is the area that we can afford to live.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know what
in
I'm saying?
those structured
Yeah.
areas, is that where the
Definitely.
gun violence is? And it seems like it's a lot bigger than what it really is.
Well, you got to think about the per capita and the murder rate of that per capita, the shooting rate of that per capita, meaning how many people was in that particular area. Pasadena got like 220,000, right? So probably 18% black.
So how many of
You
that
know
are
what I'm
being
saying?
killed is
So
what
listen.
I'm saying.
Shit, and that's
Go ahead.
only
You looked up the
Listen.
statistics.
Northwest.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So Mississippi is the highest for gun violence. Louisiana's the second. New Mexico is the third.
That's because they're right there by the border.
By the border, yeah.
Yeah.
Alabama's the fourth. Wyoming's the fifth.
Right.
Alaska's the sixth. Montana's the seventh. Arkansas is the eighth. Missouri's the ninth. Tennessee is the 10th. South Carolina. You got Oklahoma.
Oh shit, Oklahoma's bad.
Yeah, Oklahoma.
Shit, that's why they on first 48.
Kentucky. Georgia. Nevada.
Right.
Indiana. Fucking Arizona. Colorado. North Carolina. West Virginia. Kansas.
Okay, out of those states, how many are open carry? Because a
I
lot
heard-
of the
I heard-
South
I heard at least 8
in the number 10, in the top 10.
in the top 20, I guess.
Was that 20? How many was
He
that?
got off about 16 of them.
Okay.
Yeah, he got off about 16 of them. So I think I heard like 8, So it's like 50-50.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
It
It's
is.
like 50-50. So, but the areas that have, like, say, we're going to say L.A., Pasadena, we're going to say that's L.A. County, right? It's probably about 150 gangs in this area from here to just say fucking till you get close to Long Beach. What's that, Hawthorne or something?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Till you get all the way down there. And we speaking on like Boyle Heights, all the way out to like Venice. You know what I'm saying? Shit, even right before you get to Beverly Hills, you got the La Brea area, you know what I mean, Inglewood. So in that area, so many gangs. You know what I'm saying? So many gangs. New Mexico, they by the border.
California, look, California's not even in the percentile when it comes to other states and their gun violence. The lowest is Massachusetts, which is crazy.
But that's Boston.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Boston. Boston is like New York.
Yeah.
They got gun control. Hawaii, they talk about niggas there don't have guns. They have bats and knives.
Yeah, they do. They do.
You know, New Jersey, New York, because they've shut the gun game down. Rhode Island, they shut it down. Connecticut, New Hampshire, California. These are all the top low states where...
So they got the less gun violence.
Yeah.
It just seemed like it because we out here and this is the news we watch.
Number of gun violent deaths per 1,000 residents.
Yeah, that's because we watch
our
news out
news,
here. You know what I mean? If you getting to watch, like me, I got this little thing on YouTube where it's certain cities that I check out and like they news shit. I get theirs like Milwaukee, Chicago. You know what I mean? Shit like that. Memphis because of what happened to Young Dolph. And I see it like every day. I get notification, shooting, gas station, shooting, gas station, shooting, residential area. Because all of these people they on top of each other. Even Chicago, since the projects got tore down in the 90s, right? Everybody moved away. But like I was saying earlier, they move into an area they can afford. So now I might be living right down the street from the nigga that I was beefing with over in the projects because this is where our families can afford. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So in the Bay, what is crazy is a lot of the people who lived in the projects, they couldn't afford to live in San Francisco because now it's super expensive. So
since Google.
So what they did is they moved to Adelanto and other cities. And not Adelanto, I'm
I know what
sorry.
you meant, though. Alameda?
No. What is it called?
Pittsburgh
and out. What is it called? Antioch.
Yeah.
Antioch.
Yeah.
And so, it makes it now where gang beefs are, prevalent in those hoods because a lot of those people, they were able to go buy homes and get Section 8 properties in those other cities. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And, it sparks up violence.
So to answer like the overall question, I think it's still 50-50. You know what I'm saying? Whether I got a gun, they got a gun, and we like, oh, no, but this shit started way back when niggas was at 12 o'clock noon. We gonna go out here and take 10 paces.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't blame the times.
Now I'm gonna get you before you get me type shit.
For sure.
Catch you slipping.
For sure.
You know?
I'm for guns, so.
Definitely.
We all are.
How many people have you seen watching YouTube videos, right? And you seen people like sitting in their car and niggas running up on them and shooting them. They've been waiting to catch this nigga slipping.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? And it's sad, but we don't know what that person did. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. We don't know why he got murdered,
Yeah.
But, people don't kill people for no reasons unless they like some gang initiation type shit and they just out there
Or
wild and
innocent
young.
bystanders.
Or innocent bystanders. But, when it's a targeted killing, it's for a reason.
Yep.
Yep. Even DC. Since we talking about this, I was watching some shit on YouTube about some DC rappers that was dissing each other. Now they all dead or in jail. And ain't nobody 22, 23. Right. You know what I'm saying? They dissing each other on track. And next thing you know, they all dead. 2 of them in jail, but they not in jail for the murder. They in jail for selling fentanyl. Came out to Cali and got some fake perks. You know what I'm saying? Out there selling them, knowing they was laced. Killed some 12-year-old kids. But if you got a 12-year-old, man, watch them, man. Look and see if they eyes glossy. Look at their fingertips. You know what I'm saying? Check their nose. That shit keep running. You don't have to get these kids tested to see if they out here doing drugs because a lot of kids under 15 are out here having overdoses and dying and shit out here. You know what I mean? Because they experimenting. They, the white drugs and came into the black community and shit. Niggas can't handle it. You know what I'm saying? Niggas cannot handle it.
I tell my son all the time, he got some white friends, I'll be like, do not do what they do.
Mm-hmm.
They want to give you, they want the black experience, and
Yeah.
but don't give it
to
that.
them. But just make them pay for it.
Yeah, I said, but don't you dare try to experience their white life. Like, don't do none of that. Don't drink none of their shit. Don't take none of their pills. Don't smoke none of their weed.
I got these from my mom's closet.
Yeah, no.
Don't do none of that.
None of that shit.
Man, I know you wasn't here. I'm gonna get your thoughts on the 14-year-old that killed the guy for his mom. Did you heard about that, right?
Yeah, I did hear about that.
Let's get your thoughts on that before we move on real quick, because you wasn't here.
It's very unfortunate for everybody involved. Like, mental health is real.
Mm-hmm.
The boy did what he had to do, but still, when you take somebody's life or you commit like a violent crime, like, you have to live with that for the rest of your life. So, like, I feel bad for the boy, and I'm happy he didn't get punished because he did what he was supposed to do.
Definitely.
He did what he was supposed to do, but it's still a very unfortunate situation.
Yeah, it was
For
unfortunate.
everybody involved. It's unfortunate for the man, the mom. I feel like it could have been de-escalated before it even got to that point.
You saw the video, right?
Yes, wasn't she? Like, they were in some type of altercation, right?
Yeah. I ain't even talking about that video. I'm just saying, it was
Afterwards,
his girlfriend was in the restaurant, and she was like, yeah, he told you what was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, no.
That's why she wanted to go back and shoot her.
I totally. You know what
I'm saying?
Well, I
Like,
would have just
bitch,
had my.
you
I just
gonna
would have
get
had
it
my
too.
ones with her.
Yeah, that's
I
what
would have
she
had my
shoulda
ones
had.
with
If
her.
they would have popped her, then they wouldn't have got out.
No, not at
Yeah.
all. I
And
would
the
have had
son
my,
knew
but
that.
I would have most definitely had my ones with her. Like, bitch, you defending this nigga? Like, do he beat your ass?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
She was happy to see somebody else get beat.
that's probably what it was. But no, I couldn't sit there and let a guy that I'm with like hit on. I couldn't let no guy hit on another woman. Just sit there and let him. Like, absolutely not. I would have even been like, come on, let's go, because you know you crazy. Like, we don't need this shit. Like, let's go.
He done been to the pen like 5 times. He was only 32.
Oh well.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
Well,
like, nigga, obviously he had some mental issues.
He had
too.
mental issues.
You know what I'm saying?
He had
keep
some
going
mental
back
issues.
and forth to jail.
Yeah, that's
know?
and that's what I said. I said he had some mental issues. Me as a woman, if a man is telling me they're gonna beat my ass, I'm walking the fuck away, because
Right.
I don't even want to try that shit. I know you're stronger than me, and I'm gonna have to do like, you're gonna have to die. Like, I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to, like,
Exactly.
you're gonna have to die.
Yeah.
But yeah, it could have been de-escalated long before it even got to him hitting her in the face. Like, people could have stopped it, or like, hey, you guys walk away.
Yeah.
Somebody could have intervened. And that's the thing that I hate about this whole social media thing. Everybody's so quick to pull out their phone. Don't nobody want to ever help.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to fucking help. But everybody has an opinion.
Right.
My thing is, if you were there, are you going to stop it?
So
You want to say, like, are you going to stop it?
So they was talking about that too. Like, why didn't nobody stop it? It was men standing there. Yeah, it looked like a 60-year-old man that was standing right there. You know what I'm saying? In his mind, he was like, shit, man, I ain't getting in front of that little nigga. He mean.
Or tell her,
You know what I'm
leave,
saying?
woman.
Yeah.
Leave.
It was plenty of things that he could have did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't have to
know?
get in front and fight for her, because
Yeah.
that's not your woman.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not going to say
In
that
certain
you should,
places,
but
you have to mind your business, because you make yourself a target or a victim.
That's true. But
that could have been de-escalated.
like, say if I'm in Starbucks, right, and I see a nigga about to talking shit to a woman, yeah, I'd be like, hey, look, lady, you know what I'm saying? You come on, just go over here.
Yeah.
I'll pay for your food, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, or your drinks or whatever. Don't get into it with this nigga. You see he ain't right.
He ain't right. There's
Yeah.
something wrong
You
with
know
this
what I'm saying?
motherfucker.
You see he
This
ain't
nigga
right. You
is
know what I'm
all the way
saying?
gone.
Yeah.
So, what
Ma'am.
if in you saying that,
Mm-hmm.
he has a gripe with you?
Well, then that's what it be. But I'm going to tell that nigga, man, I'm trying to de-escalate this shit, bro. You don't need it. She don't need it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna be like, oh, nigga, well, what's up with you? No, I ain't going to do
No,
that.
I'm not saying that
You know what I'm
would say
saying?
that, but what if he's on some other shit, and then this nigga whips out a pistol and be like, what, nigga, I'm not right.
Mm-hmm.
And then now he,
Right.
He would have whipped out a
understand.
pistol. He would have whipped out a pistol on her if it was a pistol to be whipped out. Because the fact that he even was whooping her ass like a man,
I think so too.
he would have pulled out the gun on her
Yeah.
and shot her.
Yeah.
Oh no! I'm just saying how people would. I'm not talking about him.
No,
Yeah,
well,
he just
yeah, but
talking
that
about the Starbucks
situation.
situation. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So that's why I said the people there, they may have not one that got involved because he could have been somebody in that neighborhood who was a problem.
Yeah, sure, obviously he
Obviously, he was. Because
Shit.
he been to jail how many times again?
Mm-hmm.
he was a problem.
He been to jail a gang of times,
He was a
but
problem.
he been in prison 5 or 6 times, and he been arrested over 20 times.
Yeah, he was a problem.
Yeah, over 20 times.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's why they let him go. Just another nigger gone.
Nah, you got
Do
rid of
your
a
time.
problem.
No,
Oh,
I'm saying the
oh.
boy. That's why they let the little boy go.
Well, I think they seen the video. Like,
Yeah, it was
we
self-defense.
think that the police be watching all of these videos. They don't.
They
They don't
don't
watch
at all.
everyone.
Not at
Somebody probably sent that to them, or one of the cops or somebody detective got wind of the video. They saw it. Like, look at this nigga going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, let them motherfuckers out.
Go, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
of course, they had to talk to the prosecutor and show them, because the prosecutors, most of them is, in Chicago, they could be black.
Yeah.
But they live in I'm not going to say a white life, but, they not checking their social media all day. You know what I'm saying? They in there, shit. Oh, man, I got this court case. I got to do this. I got to
Yeah.
do that. They
Yeah.
studying to go to trial and stuff like that. So they don't have the time that most people have to go check their social media every now and then. Luckily, I got tagged in it, 10 times. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, y'all need to talk about this. So that's the only reason why I seen it, because somebody sent it to me. Well, a few people sent it to me.
Yeah, I saw.
You know what I'm saying?
I saw people commenting on it. Like, what would you do if it was your mom?
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Because I don't have the time. Like,
Yeah.
I only have time to put.
I didn't know what they was talking about either.
Yeah. So then, I told somebody, and they looked it up, and they told me, and I was like, damn, that's fucked up. But I still stand by. She should have walked away, because you don't know how crazy people are. Mental health is real. It is real, and somebody should have de-escalated that situation, but everybody's all for self. I mean, you say that it could have. How do you know you filming it couldn't have triggered him?
Yeah, and he's showing out for the camera.
Yeah. Put the fucking phone down. It had to be a young person that had that phone, because I don't know too many older people who are that savvy to get their phone out to record the whole goddamn thing. Like, it had to be somebody young, somebody who could have been like, hey.
You think they got paid for the video?
They might. No, I'm sure they have.
They dumbass probably put it online for free.
Well,
They probably went live.
probably, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
People go
Yeah.
live. Just like Indian Red Boy went live, and you know what I'm saying? Somebody was, I ain't gonna say smart enough, but somebody said, oh, let me record this nigga live. And he got popped. You know what I'm saying? Right on camera. And all the media outlets had it. When she first walked in there, right, it looked like she was by herself, like no other customers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, we can speculate all we want, but it just seems like maybe she was taking a long time, too long for him. Like, you never go to a restaurant when you in a rush, because when
Yeah.
you in a rush, it's shit that in that motherfucker that's going to slow you down.
You know what? That's crazy, because everything's going to slow you down.
Yeah.
Everything's going to slow you
Yeah.
down. But we were talking about this in the salon, but we weren't talking about the lady per se. We were talking about what was it? Traffic, road rage, and how everybody's in such a fucking rush.
Right.
And it's crazy, because I looked it up, I Googled it, and they said it only saves you 2 to 3 minutes by trying to do all of that. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Yeah.
So one of the ladies that works at the salon was like, where she came from in Rochester, New York. A lady was turned around helping her baby. The guy, she was taking too long at the stop sign. He came out and shot her.
And she was walking across the street?
No, she wasn't walking across the street. She
She was
was
in
in
her
the
car.
car, looking like tending to her baby who was crying. So people are just impatient, period. Like, they have no patience. Like, even with like Instagram stories, I would just, I kid you not, I was doing somebody's hair, and they be doing stuff on their phone, and so I was like, what the fuck is he doing? He was like this. Like, didn't watch no story.
Yeah, yeah.
What are you looking at this for?
Yeah,
What
exactly.
are you doing?
All you got to do is swipe the whole story to go
If
to
you
the
don't-
next.
Yes. What are
I'm
you
telling
doing?
you, them niggas be looking for titties.
They have no.
Them niggas be looking for titties.
People have attention span of maybe 15 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to somebody about the podcast, and they were talking about shorts,
Right.
and they said you have to make it short to get people's attention.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Which, I mean, I totally get it, but why do people have such short attention spans? Why can't you just sit down and chill for a minute? That's why people are committing murders. That's why people are they have mental health issues, because you're not sitting down and letting your mind just breathe for a second, just relax,
Or
just
take
stop
you there.
going. Yeah,
Take you there.
You want to keep going and going and going and going.
They want that climax real quick. They don't want to, go through the motion. They want to be like, I'm trying to get to the punchline right now.
Yeah.
That's why you clicking through the story. Let me see what it end with a bang.
Yeah.
Okay. She's still at the beach. She's still at the beach. She's still at the beach. Now she in a bikini. That's the bang. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be really doing that. If I'm going to watch your story, and first of all, if you got 1,000 dots, I'm not going to watch your story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I may watch that first reel, click to the next, go back and watch that. Okay, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not finna sit there and watch you with 39 motherfucking videos. Like, why?
Yeah, for what?
You know what I'm saying?
For what?
Why are you even doing that? Shit. That means you ain't having fun. I think people that's doing that, you ain't having fun out there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, you want everybody to think you having fun. Shit, you went to this motherfucker just to post on Instagram. Shit.
A lot of people do.
Yeah, man. Look where I'm at. I'll give you some shit after I left that
After I
motherfucker.
left, I'm not there.
Yeah.
I've done that plenty of times. They'll be
Shit.
like, "Oh, have fun. I'm here doing hair
Yeah.
at the
On
salon."
real. Like, oh man, you over in Utah? No, nigga, that was last week.
I'm in
I'm just
Pasadena.
seeing it right now. Yeah, I just posted it, nigga.
I am in
Can't let y'all
Pasadena.
niggas know I'm
Where I'm at.
gone.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Shit, you never know what's gonna happen, who
Yeah.
gonna watch it, who doing this. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but anyway, man. Hey, if you watching this, man, like, comment, and subscribe, man. Stop right now and like this video. You know what I'm saying? Get us on the motherfucking map in
Yes,
the algorithm.
Please.
You know what I'm
sir.
saying? If you fuck with us
The
and
way
you
Shop
watching
Talk.
it, you know what I'm saying? Click that like button. You already watching it, click the like button. You
Might
know?
as well like it. You
Yeah,
follow us.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if you follow us. Shit, you need to be clicking that like button. You know, a lot of people were telling me what happened in hour 2 and shit. And I'd be like, well, I don't see that many likes.
Yes.
You know
Did
what
you
I'm
really
saying?
like it?
Yeah, shit. You know what I'm saying? Click that like button. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Anyway, Nia, how you doing? We ain't asked you how you doing.
I'm doing well. I've been working.
We ain't seen you in a while.
I've been working. The kids had birthdays, so I went and celebrated the kids.
Okay.
Yeah, did it big, and now I'm so tired, but I'm still working. I gotta make up for
Lost time?
Well, now for the money I spent.
Oh, whew. That shit, man. We think we go, I'm going to make that money back. That money never comes back.
Man.
We just make more. That's it.
Man, so I went to
Shit.
a restaurant called No Comment. You definitely have to go. Food is good, vibe is good, music's good, drinks are bomb.
Okay.
I went to a reggae club with my daughter. Well, Afrobeats club with my daughter
In Hollywood?
downtown.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And then I went to brunch at the highlight room. If TC the comedian is watching this, I saw you cross the street. I didn't want to be ghetto because I was drunk. I was about to be like, TC,
I see you out
TC. She was headed to the BET little pre-thing for the, what was that, BET Awards.
Yeah.
So yeah, I seen her. I was about to be real ghetto, but I was already lit.
She was going to be like, look at my fans.
Yes, yes. You know what? I should have, so they really would have put you on because you do got a fan in me. I'm sorry.
For the
I'll do
real.
it next time.
Yeah, for sure. For
Tag
sure.
her on this.
I will. Somebody seen Swaggy D out. They was like, man, I seen Swaggy D. I was like, man, you should have just acted like he was the shit.
Yes.
Like, hey, nigga, you from New Wave Shop Talk.
Yes.
Hey, what's up, Swaggy D? I said, you would have made that nigga a whole
He
month.
would have been so. He would have been here.
I got fans. Look
Yes,
at
he
fans.
would.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
He'll use it against us.
Shit,
Yes,
I'm
yes.
not, have any of y'all got hit up by any of your fans? I have.
Yeah.
Yes, he would have.
I'm the
Please do
shit.
that to him. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? My absence
No,
is
you
noted.
want an autograph?
Yeah, you feel me?
You want an autograph?
What, you want me to sign your titty?
Yeah.
I'll put my name right on your areola. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Oh, shit, man. So we're going to get into the first topic, man. The 2 Mississippi black men that the police ran up in their house, handcuffed them, tortured them, waterboarded them, socked them in the face. They pulled out the sex toy on them, act like they was about to sodomize them and shit like that. Pulled the gun out, put it in one of the dude's mouths and pulled the trigger. It didn't go off, God willing, you know what I'm saying? And multiple police were fired for this. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. What you think about that, Pasadena Sean?
As they should be. As they should be. I mean, if it's something that obviously, if they fired him, it wasn't an allegation. Let's just be honest. So, you know, as they should be. No officer has the right to violate a civilian.
No, hell no.
No.
And if some shit happened like that to where they were, you know, in their possession for 2 hours and they did a whole bunch of unnecessary shit, it's fucked up. They deserve everything that's coming to them. But if they only got fired and they weren't prosecuted, that says something else.
Well, you know the prosecution comes later. Yeah.
Definitely, because they have to separate themselves first. You're right.
Yeah. They all probably lawyering up, you know what I'm saying? Using their little pension money.
Yeah.
Well, no, what they did is they probably gave them a heads up that this was about to go down.
Of course
Like,
they did.
We're gonna you know, prosecute you. We're gonna give you some time before it goes public.
Of course they did.
Definitely. What you feel about that, Nia?
I'm still waiting to see what happens. Yes, they got fired. That's great and that's good. I hope that the 2 men don't take the payout money.
Well, they suing for like $40 million or something like that.
Let them
It's
be
either
prosecuted
40 or
first.
400. You know?
I feel like let them be prosecuted first. And then sue them. Even though it's traumatizing and it's real fucked up what they did, I feel like let them be prosecuted first. Because most times when they sue before a trial comes, they let them off.
Right, because they already got their
Paid,
money.
yeah. So I hold off as much as you can. I mean, I understand, you know, people, but money won't really help because you still mentally just went through that shit.
Yeah.
But I do feel they deserve their money. I do want to say that they do deserve the money, but I want them to be prosecuted too.
Yeah, because whoever their lawyer is going to give them some money.
Off the
You know
top.
how we,
Oh, for sure.
You know, we get in the car accident and we like, man, give me like $2,000 right now. You take it off the top when I get it.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah.
So just wait.
Before I say what was going on, I want to switch reels real quick because that brought me up to something when you said that, like waiting until they prosecuted and stuff like that. So do y'all remember when we talked about? Yes, I know you was there when we talked about the brothers that was in Starbucks. Remember we talked about the black dudes in Starbucks that got kicked out, or they tried to get them kicked out and stuff like that, and they was in there waiting for their people to come for the business meeting.
Yeah.
Okay, so what ended up happening is that them brothers, I guess they had a little paper, you know what I'm saying? They was real with the business shit and all that, right? So Starbucks fired the employee, right? So the black men sued. Guess how much they got? Or they settled out of court, but guess how much they took?
How much?
$1.
Oh, because they didn't want the money. They just wanted to
They just wanted them to put
tie
them.
them up in
Litigation.
Some legal
and
shit.
legal fees and all
Okay.
that shit.
Yeah.
I'm glad y'all agree with that because I agree with that,
Yeah.
right?
We
But
don't want your fucking money.
then you think about it, they fired the employee,
First, yeah.
right? So the employee sued. How much you think she got? White lady.
Million.
$100 million.
Yeah.
$100 million.
She got fired for what again?
She got fired for racially profiling them.
Racially profiling.
Yeah.
Is that a fireable offense?
Fuck yeah.
No, in their policy, because you know everybody has policies.
that's true.
Is that a fireable offense?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Because yes, we can say that's a fireable offense.
Right. I get you.
But if in their policy that's not a fireable offense, yes, she got $100 million.
So that takes me back. Go ahead.
And rightfully so, because they fired her
Unjustly.
even though she was racially profiled. I'm just playing devil's advocate.
I know, but
legal.
this leads back to what you just said about the other stuff, because you said wait until they get convicted before you sue. So do we think that the black people should have waited to sue after that girl sued? Because I mean,
so
I'm gonna take $1. I don't give a fuck if I got 10 million in the bank.
Oh yeah, I'm taking
that 100 million. Fuck that $1.
Yeah, I'm taking their money.
It ain't about principle. Nigga, you wronged me.
So I need to hear more about that case too, because did they actually? Because some people do actually are assholes and sue for $1. So was it that they sued for a certain amount and they only got $1?
No. I think they sued for $1.
Yeah, so that was their fault. Y'all should have asked for more.
Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. Do you think that they should have waited to see what the lady was going to do?
Yes, for
you know what I'm saying? Like,
for sure.
Starbucks, y'all giving out hundreds of millions? Shit, it's, what was it, 3 of them?
Yeah.
Man, that's probably $100 million piece.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You wasn't going to hurt Starbucks.
Not at all.
They was just going to put another one on the corner.
Closed one down that wasn't doing so well. You got to go.
Yeah.
No, they should have waited.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck. You could work at Starbucks for 79 years. You ain't finna make $100 million.
Not at all. Not never.
You know what I'm saying?
Not never.
Shit, she sued for future earnings.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? All that. Like, nigga, you was never gonna make $100 million.
Never.
You know what I'm saying? And she's probably gonna get about 67 of that.
Yeah.
You know, because you know you got to pay that lawyer that third. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. But I just feel like, back to the Mississippi, I just feel like police get away with way too much in society, and we look at the police and we like, okay, they here to serve and protect, but then you got these bad apples. You know what I'm saying? Just like if you look at gangsters, you got some good gangsters out here that do right by people, period. You know, so the opposite is the police that do bad by people. You know what I'm saying? And we can't look at them all the same. I don't look at a police like, oh, he about to fuck me up. I got to check his temperature, man. How you doing today? What's going on with you? You know what I'm saying? How your day going? Hit him with that type of shit. Fuck them up, because I'm not hitting them with the negativity first. You know what I'm saying? Like, you going to tell me why you pulling me over, but how you doing first of all? You know what I'm saying? Get you off of that, this nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if they run up in your house on some dumb shit and you know you ain't selling dope, you ain't doing no scams, you like, why are you here? You know what I'm saying? And of course, we're going to be in defense mode.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, you ain't got no reason to be here. You know what I'm saying? So the police that do that type of shit, man, they need to be prosecuted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm talking about general population jail, you know, but, you know, they're going to put them niggas in segregation and all of that type of shit.
They're going to go to federal.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what they're gonna do is put PC them up.
Yeah, PC them up.
But a different kind of PC.
They PC
with their people.
They PC is they gonna be in with either all cops or they gonna be in the 23-1. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas would rather be in jail 23 hours a day in a cell and go take a shower and get 30 minutes on the yard or whatever they breakdown is than ever going into general population and segregation, because now they got PC gangs. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They got the gay boy gangsters. They got the PC clique. They got all of these niggas that done defected from their gang and get over here with niggas that done snitch, niggas done did molestation and all that, and they done formed a gang. You know what I'm saying? Like, the shit is crazy.
It is.
Yeah, it's so crazy, because niggas want to be with other people that's doing the same shit as them. You know what I'm saying? You rarely get a nigga that PC up and just go straight. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I ain't with the gang no more. What's your boy name? 2 times. What's his name?
Finesse.
No, the other one. From New York. What's his name, man? Brolic, a little bit, dark skin, rapper. He got that song called Bronx, New York is Home or some shit.
I have no idea.
Man, I gotta think about his name. But anyway, nigga, he denounced the gang, right? He denounced
Casanova?
the gang. Casanova 2 times.
Yeah.
He denounced the gang. The next day, the nigga got sliced up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, he thought he was big and bad and big and brolic. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of people, they say they denounce the gang and they ain't with it no more. And other niggas is like, nah, nigga, you still on this shit, nigga, or we gonna kill you. You know what I mean? It's just crazy out here, man. So, I wish bad harm to come to these police because I mean you ain't upholding your honor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Your integrity as an officer
vow.
and to serve and protect the people,
Their
and
vow.
not protect and serve people.
You might as well been a gangster your life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna do gangster shit. You want to tie niggas up and do all this other shit. I've been watching too many movies.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Movies are not real. Jada Pinkett Smith, my bad. She releasing a book this fall, I believe. It's called Worthy. I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna go first on this because I mean, every woman out there watching this, you know, even Nia, every woman is worthy until you're not worthy no more. You know what I'm saying? Like when you start doing dumb shit, fuck shit, you know what I'm saying? When you counseling a kid, next thing you doing is you fucking them. Don't nobody really care about you and, you know, the perceived notion that you and Will was swingers and shit like that. Nobody care about that. That's y'all lifestyle. That's what y'all live. Fuck all that. But when you taking it out on the kids and doing stuff, you know, that behind your husband's back, you making him look bad. You know what I'm saying? Now you want to come out with a book called Worthy. I bet you don't even speak on that. You know what I'm saying? You're going to talk about how you grew up, you starting the actress, you know what I'm saying? How you met Tupac. You're going to talk about all this other shit. Everybody think you're going to talk about that. That's why people going to buy your book. But when they see that shit don't have that in there, they're going to be mad as fuck at you. You know what I'm saying? That's just me because they didn't give no excerpts on the book. None of that. You know what I'm saying? She's on there with her, you know, side profile or whatever. So, I mean, you know, you make your money because, you know, it don't seem like Hollywood is going to touch you, you know, unless you do what's that shit they did? Girls Trip 18. You know what I'm saying?
No, it was only one of them.
No, it was wasn't it two?
No,
it was only one.
Only one.
Oh, okay. Well, I think that's the only franchise or movie that will fuck with you.
Yeah, they didn't do another one, but they only did one, and that was pretty decent.
No, that was a bomb ass movie. That's
why she got to do another one.
I laughed the whole movie through.
That's why she got to do more.
Yeah, that's why you got to do more because you know
was a good movie.
People feel like you egged Will on and you fucked up his career for a minute, even though he came out with another movie.
The slave movie.
Yeah, the slave movie. Man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even watch it yet. So
all he do is get whooped the whole damn movie.
What is it called? In Chains?
Yeah, something. I don't.
Shit like that. You know, I haven't watched it. You know. Swaggy D watched it.
It's the white people.
They like, oh, this role gonna get you back.
Yeah.
This role gonna get you back.
Yeah.
But you know, that's all I got to say about Mrs. Smith. I ain't gonna say Pinkett, but Mrs. Smith. You know what I'm saying? Right. What you feel about that, Neil? We don't know nothing about the book. We just know the book is called Worthy.
Inside the bookstore and see what she talk about. And decide.
Come back every day and read a couple of chapters.
Yeah.
No, you know it's dope.
No, you just.
You can sit at the bookstore. They have little tables.
Yeah, you can
and
sit
stuff.
there and read it.
Check it out.
And read it. Take a day off, read her book, and see what she talk about in it because you ain't looking too good, Miss Pickett. I'm gonna call her Miss Pickett.
Miss Pickett.
Because you sure don't act like you're a Smith.
Because all she want to do is kick it.
No, that whole thing. I mean, yes, Will had the authority to choose to slap Chris Rock, but what have really happened had he not done it? Because he was laughing at first, then all of a sudden he walks up and slap him.
I think that was a fake laugh.
I don't know.
He was like, ha, 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 ha. And then she gave him that look.
Look, yeah.
Nigga got up like, shit.
I got to do what I got to do
Damn,
now.
Got to
feel me?
put them
I got to
paws
do what I
on
got
you.
to do now. So, like, yeah.
I didn't tell him to do that.
Yeah.
If it's anything in that book about that slap, that's what she gonna say. I didn't tell him to do that.
Yeah.
You know,
I got to read the book.
You know, so
Because, okay. She did the whole...
Nigga, she'll still be talking about that. And you let that nigga talk about me on national TV.
Of course she's still talking about that.
No, if he wouldn't have slapped her, she would have said that.
She sure would have. I don't know.
Is she gonna talk about embarrassing that nigga on the red table?
I hope so.
Whew.
I hope so.
That's what I'm saying. She ain't gonna talk about none of her fuck shit. You know what I'm saying?
She's gonna lift herself back up.
That's what it's for.
That book ain't gonna do it.
Nia's right. That's exactly what it's for.
That book is not. That book is
Exactly
not
what
gonna
it's
do
for.
it.
That's what it's
goddammit.
for.
That's what it's for.
Should have had Tony give me something to drink out of there.
What you want?
No, go ahead. It's on you. What you
do you
feel
think
about,
about
the
the
book situation?
Man, fuck out of here. For years, man, I like Low Down Dirty Shame. I liked her on the Inkwell. I liked her on Different World. But as time went on, she's changed. She's changed. So, she's not the same Jada I know. So, I'm going to just leave it at that.
The blue one.
So, just leave it at that. Her book and the success and everything she got going on, it's only to cover up the bullshit.
Yeah.
Only to cover up
That's
the
all.
bullshit. Because people look at her in a negative light right now and they think that she's the culprit. When really she is. She could have told him to stand down, but she didn't want that.
Just like the lady in Chicago, she wanted the nigga to do some foul shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She wanted the nigga to do some foul shit.
To beat up the other lady?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Yes, she did.
So Jada Pinkett,
She gets off on that shit.
She wanted him to, he probably got some good head that night. Like, yeah, you slapped the shit out of him. I'm about to suck your dick.
Maybe.
Probably didn't have no head, nigga, in 6 months. Because she was fucking the youngster. Oh, man.
She probably gave it to him on the way to the party because not only did he slap the dude, but he also got an Oscar.
Definitely. Fucked up his whole night. Now that whole night is tainted.
Yeah, it is. It fucked up black people's whole night. Because that was a black produced,
Right.
black everything Oscar. So
Who's
that
the
was
producer? Was it it wasn't that lady, was it?
You're talking about the one who does all the TV shows?
Lena Waithe?
I don't know her name. She started with the YouTube shit.
Not Ava DuVernay. Are you talking about Issa Rae?
Issa Rae.
No, it ain't her.
The
Issa
one.
Rae, the girl that said, "Hey, you got money."
You're talking about
She's
the
on
one?
that network. Abbott Elementary.
Oh, her.
You
Okay.
know?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
But I don't know if it's her. I'm just saying.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh man. While she looking that up, man, we're gonna go down to the Cleveland mother. Tell us about that, S. What happened?
Man, so this girl from Cleveland, I'm not sure her age, but I think she was like early 30s. She goes on vacation and leaves her 16-month-old kid at home by themselves. She's gone for maybe about a week and a half, 2 weeks. Comes home and the kid is unresponsive. Now they charged her with murder. Man, how you feel about that, dude?
First of all, if you couldn't find a babysitter, you ain't going nowhere.
You know what's funny about that?
Shit.
Everybody in the neighborhood loved that baby. And said she
Everybody.
could have asked any one of them people to watch that baby, and they would have.
Yeah.
But the one thing I thought about it, and I disagree. Because if she would have said she was going to Detroit and Puerto Rico, they'd have been like, nah.
But I don't think she probably didn't even ask.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'd take 1,000 no's to hear one yes. You know what I'm saying? That's life. We're going to always hear somebody say no. But, you got to, fuck it, take the baby with you.
Right.
Shit. When I was growing up, every time moms, grandma, they all went somewhere, you know what? We got in the back of that station wagon. We got in that van. We got on that camper. And we went to. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I don't think it's no excuse for a lady that's out there that want to go party and do all of this stuff and leave your kid at home. You know what I'm saying? Did you go with the kid's father? Did you go with a new nigga? You know what I'm saying? Did you go with your homegirls? Because if you went with your homegirls, them bitches is foul too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I call them bitches because them bitches is foul. You supposed to, the first shit is, hey, where's little Dominique at? You know what I'm saying? Whatever the baby name is, you know, where your baby at? You know? And they would have got an answer, you know?
Right.
Oh, yeah, Will Packer. Yeah. He was a actor, comedian too. Yeah. He was the one that did the Oscars when Will Smith smacked Chris Rock. First time black produced, huh?
Yep. Black everything.
Fuck they whole shit up. Yeah.
Black writers, black.
Man, it's crazy.
Everything.
But, you know, back to the lady, man. You said she was in her 30s, right?
Yeah.
So when you in your 30s, you know better.
Yeah.
You
you
know
do.
better. You can't leave a baby at home, and they walking at 16 months. So they could be sticking shit in electric sockets. You know what I'm saying? They could be doing everything, pulling shit down, hopping in water. Like, man, that baby didn't have a chance. From the day that mama left, the baby didn't have a chance. And she said unresponsive. The baby was probably already dead. You know what I mean? So, you know, I hope she get long time. You know what I'm saying? Long time in jail. You know, what was her nationality?
Mexican.
Hispanic
Yeah.
woman. You know what I'm saying? We all got to do better. You know what I'm saying? Especially us as minorities. You know what I mean? Because us as minorities, we all grew up with a grandmama, you know what I'm saying? A auntie, you know what I'm saying? An uncle, somebody that would have been like, yeah, I'll watch that old baby right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We just going to be going to eat snacks. They may have gave your kid a gang of sugar, you know what I'm saying? But at least the baby will be okay for the time that you was gone, man. That's all I got to say.
I heard that.
How you feel about that, Nia?
There's a lot of people who just don't care. People don't care anymore. Not even about their own damn kids. Like, you know that 16-month-old gets into everything, eats everything, puts everything in their mouth. So, like, I don't know. It's a lot of people who just don't care. And that's crazy. Like, that's crazy. And the crazier thing is, nobody's about to do anything to her. And
You talking about whoop her ass in jail?
Yeah.
She might be somebody's bitch when she go up in that motherfucker.
She might be a bitch. She might be the one who finds one. But
She gonna be the aggressor.
Yeah.
So you saying she probably took her bitch out to Puerto Rico? I never get that. Like, women that have a baby and then in the next 10 months, 11 months, before the baby even get 1 or 2, that baby mama got a girlfriend now.
Yeah.
Like, I could see if you got pregnant to have a baby with your girl, but to go from being with the man to automatically going to be with a woman, like, and then years later they get with a man. Like, you going through phases, lady. You know what I'm saying? Live your life. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that. I'm just saying it's kind of weird to me, you know, coming from the opposite, you know, side of the fence, you know. So I don't know.
Men do it too sometimes.
Yeah. I think the men was gay from the beginning.
For sure.
They was just trying to save face.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
They was trying to save face. But what I mean, I'm going to get a little vulgar on it then. So a woman done had 100 dicks. You know what I'm saying? She done had 30, 40 niggas inside her. Now she want to be like, oh, men ain't shit. Let me go to a woman. You know what I mean? But the woman, the stud, she going to play your ass too. You know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers is the biggest players in the world. You know? Shit, because women trust another woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
More than they trust a man. You know, especially if they swinging that way or thinking about it. They like, well, you know, this broad. And then next thing you know, she fighting with other bitches. Same shit she was doing with the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Now, except you fighting over a man, you fighting over a woman. You know what I mean? And, you know, people don't have sense to be like, man, why am I fighting for this motherfucker? Obviously, they wanted to be where they was at. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I ain't never fighting over no woman. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yeah, that's your bitch now. You know what I'm saying? Shit, and there's plenty of women out here. I'm not finna fight you over. I ain't finna argue with you over none of that. You know what I'm saying? Shit, she didn't tell me she had a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, my bad. Or if it's my girl that player, look, you got her, you can have her, bro. I'm not finna be fighting you over this bitch. She ain't gonna get the satisfaction of us tussling over her. Shit, she ain't that good, obviously. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, fuck her. You know? Yeah. Man. So, man, I know we talking about jail and police and all of that, man. So, speaking of the police.
We talking about Jada. No, I'm just playing.
Oh, you motherfucker, you. You know what I'm saying? So this topic brought me to another topic too. We're gonna get this one out the way. So the Florida deputy, that it happened like 5 years ago in Florida when they had the mass shooting, right? And he ducked for cover and was hiding for like 45 minutes. So his people snitched on him and said that nigga was hiding. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't chasing the nigga down. He was hiding for cover. He didn't want to get shot at, or he didn't want to shoot. You know what I'm saying? So they arrested him and said that he failed to uphold his duties and all of that. He got acquitted. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He got acquitted. You know, even though people died and lost their life, he got acquitted of all charges. You know, how you feel about that, S?
You gotta live to fight another day. And if you were outgunned, outmanned, outmatched, he did what he had to do to go home to his family. You don't get paid enough to lose your life.
That's funny you say that, because that's literally what they teach you.
That's literally what they tell you, nigga. You might die being a cop, nigga, but you run towards danger, nigga, not away from it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? This is the deputy, nigga. He got big guns, and he heard all the commotion, and he hid. I understand what you're saying. Yeah, you got to live to fight another day, but you got training, nigga, that you know, nigga, to go for cover, get higher, get lower, whatever you need to do. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga panicked.
Yeah, definitely.
No, it was a fight or flight situation.
Yeah.
He flew.
He definitely panicked.
He panicked. And that's what I'm saying. It's some shit went on in his mind. He's like, man, I ain't built for this.
I'm going home.
That nigga had an epiphany right then and there.
Yeah.
Like,
he
I
older
can't do,
too.
Yeah, like I can't do this no more.
He said I should have retired
last year. Yeah. You ever been somewhere and you've been like, I can't do this no more?
Oh man. Yeah,
walk out.
Yeah,
We've all had that moment.
Yeah.
He just had it in the midst of a tense situation.
Yeah. Oh, the real. What you feel about that, Neil? Oh, go ahead. You wasn't done, S?
No, he's.
No, go ahead.
Oh, you finished?
I'm just being honest. Just being honest. Bye. I'm going home tonight. That's what he said.
I don't know.
The shoot went on.
That's
and
what he
shit.
said. I'm going home.
I'm going home tonight.
Pass me those cookies.
Yeah. I'm gonna wait it out. I'm going home tonight. They can take whatever they want.
I ain't even running back to my patrol car.
Yeah, fuck that.
I'm right
You
here.
can have it. I'll walk home from here. You can take my badge and my pistol. I'm going. I'm out.
Fuck this job.
Yeah.
Fuck this job.
He wasn't top flight security
Not
of the
at all.
world.
Not that day.
That ain't Day.
No.
Shit, that's more like Craig.
This is
we
just
gonna
a
get
job.
this money,
yes.
and
we
we gonna
sit
go
here
home.
and we
Yep.
gonna go home.
Shit.
I don't know how to feel about it. If I was to put myself in the family's shoes, I feel like that's a little fucked up.
Right.
But also putting myself in like his family's shoes. I mean, ain't nobody died though. None of the patrol people died, but I don't know.
But people died.
Sure. Yeah, but I mean, would he have really stopped those people from dying from him being there?
I got a flip side for you. Just keep going.
No.
I want to hear your flip side.
Yeah, I'm ready for the flip side.
You can't say I got a flip side. Keep going.
Yeah.
Okay, so the flip side is it just happened in Allen, Texas. Remember we talked about the mass shooting?
Yeah, definitely.
Right?
Well, the police didn't go in.
No, nigga, the police did go in.
Oh, yeah.
The police did go in. So, remember I was just saying somebody sent me something, and it kind of went with that one up there, the one we talking about now.
Yeah.
So I added that, you know. I didn't send it to you because I just thought about it when I was writing that shit. So, what happened was in Allen, Texas, it was this cop. I don't know if he sounded like he was black, but ain't no telling what race he is. You know what I'm saying? Race ain't even an issue. It's just the cop. You feel me? So the cop was telling the kid, talking to the kid and his mama, and he was like, yeah, you got to always wear your seatbelt when you're in the car. You know what I'm saying? Don't be, just having regular conversation. And in the background, you hear, doo, 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 doo. He was like, oh, shit. Them gunshots. And the lady grabbed her kid and started running. He was like, yeah, y'all get away. This nigga ran. Instead of hopping in his car that was right there and drove up, this nigga ran, right? He ran up to the building, checking everything, hearing the guns on the radio. I hear the shooter. You know what I'm saying? This nigga, he running past niggas that got shot, all that. You know what I'm saying? And it's one dude, he by himself. You know what I'm saying? They probably got cops on the other side of the mall because, we've been to the Citadel.
Right.
Just imagine the Citadel layout.
Right. And
he's in the parking lot and he hears a gunshot and he running up, like, say, by, like, Nike Outlet. He running around that way. He don't see him. He come over there by Coach. He don't see him. He come around the back way. You know what I'm saying? Now he behind the stores, but it's still storefronts over there like Levi's. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a Coach, not Coach, but a Gucci store over there. So anyway, he running. He like, yeah, I'm by this store. He telling, people where he at and all that. He like, I hear it. He run. He see the dude. Nigga got the biggest M5, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, put it down, man. Get away from them. Shit, he letting off. He go hide for cover behind another pillar. Another pillar. I think I got him. You know what I'm saying? So the flip side is you got one cop. At that shooting, all of these dudes drove up there. Wasn't nobody there. Right. This dude was there. He ran up on there. You know what I'm saying? Because never know how many more people he would have killed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
and that's really what I meant. Like, people were still going to die. Not saying that.
Not
saying that he was right.
Right.
He had an epiphany that day. It was over. It was
His epiphany. Yeah, he had an epiphany. He had an epiphany.
Like, I can't do this no more.
People would have still died regardless.
Definitely. People died on that one. People died on that one.
Yeah, and it wasn't just him, but I mean, I don't know. I really don't know how to
think
feel.
He was the only one that got charged because he was the only one that
left.
He ducked for cover and stayed there.
Oh.
Everybody else was running towards the situation. Okay. This wasn't the school shooting. I know what you're talking about. That's when they stayed outside. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But this one cop ran up on this motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm talking about he out of breath. I don't know how he lifted that gun up and shot that motherfucker. He tired as a motherfucker. If you hear it, I'm going to let you hear it after this. But he running and all that, But the scenario is, matter of fact, I might play that shit at the end of this episode, for the people that want to watch what I'm talking about. It's like 3 minutes long. So it took him only 3 minutes because the whole body cam is on there from when he talking to him till he kill him. So it took him 3 minutes to run through the parking lot and find this dude. You know what I'm saying? But, we all been in fights. 30-second fight is a long ass time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a whole boxing
and they
round.
Trained to run with all this stuff.
Yeah, they do. So. But, the flip side is that somebody ran towards it, somebody ran away. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And, when you sign your name on that dotted line to be a cop, deputy, sheriff, whatever, you sign up to basically, you might die.
Yeah.
The Army, all that.
Yep.
You might die doing this profession. Yep. You know what I'm saying? I'm for cops getting paid X amount of dollars. You know what I'm saying? Because when they first start, they get like 6 racks a month.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They can get houses and all of that because of their profession, but still, the money that they making don't be a lot. That's why you be getting crooked cops.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
No, it's not.
I know if I bust a nigga that, if I came to bust you, nigga, and you got $200,000 in 2 keys, nigga, I'm going to take 1 bird, leave you a bird, and I'm going to take 50 racks, and I'll see you next time.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? But you're not greedy. There's some people who take 2 birds and the 200,000 and tell them you're lucky for your freedom.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I would have took 75, but,
Yeah, see, me, I'm going to be fair because that nigga can, some of these niggas, they'll tell on you. That nigga came in my house and took 200,000 and
they will.
And shit, fuck it. I went to jail. Hey, I had 2 birds too. That nigga took all that shit. You got a crooked cop over there. I'm suing y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Sorry. But yeah, man, yeah. So we're gonna get into this Supreme Court. You know, they denouncing affirmative action, man, as of today, right? It was just today. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's a good and a bad thing. You know, they gonna let well, they're supposed to not fuck with your race as if you going to college. When you getting your admittance and stuff, they supposed to not look at your race. But I guess they feel like, okay, us blacks, we came far enough, right? So we ain't gonna say you gotta get this job, or they gotta see this many candidates that's of color. You know what I'm saying? It's a little shit like that. It's a lot of little clauses in this that when I was watching the news, everybody had something different to say. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, damn, it's a lot of fucking what they call that shit, not professional jargon, but legal jargon that these dudes is talking. I ain't no legal buff, so I didn't even know all the words and shit. And I ain't have time to look it up. But what I got from it is that, you know, certain things they gonna denounce, and the best part about it is colleges like Harvard and North Carolina, both of those colleges been around at least 45 years, and they the longest private institutions in America. Those two colleges, and they don't let a lot of black people in. If you don't play basketball, football, you ain't going to North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? Right. You ever watch the game and you looking out there, they got 20,000 whites, 154 blacks up in the gym, because none of us are going to those schools unless they play sports.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Harvard, you may get one black dude out of 700. You know what I'm saying?
Probably African.
Yeah, and probably African. Came over here with a 4.6. We're going to start with you, Nia, because, you know, you like this type of shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, because I feel like they always pointed to, like, black people. But it also affects the ones who have been using their race to get into school. Mm-hmm. Like, they see it's an Asian. They're going to definitely want the Asian in there because they feel they're smarter and they work harder. So, like, their percentages go up on people who, and then they have the connection. So their percentage goes up on graduates, and then graduates getting a job after graduation and how long it takes them to get a job from graduation, and then their alumni. It's like a whole lot of things that go into it that a lot of Asians use affirmative action in order to get into stuff.
So it's going to hurt them too, you say?
Yeah, it's going to hurt a whole lot of other people. So
I feel that. What you just said, it trips me out, because how many black people have you met that actually went to Harvard or heard about? Maybe 20. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to know them personally, but just, you know, you hear about people going to Harvard, and all 20 of those people, 9 times out of 10 graduated. Because the motherfucker ain't finna go to this school and not see it through, because they got bigger plots and plans. You know what I'm saying? Then you twist it and say, how many white people went to that school and didn't graduate? Well, you know what I'm saying? They probably got a higher percentage.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because they just like, oh, I got in off of the juice I got, my family name. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean?
The money. And then also, the thing about it, how many black people really strive to go to Harvard?
Nobody.
So that works in their favor, too. So the black people, so, I mean, it kind of sucks because it gave the black people who really wanted to be in there a chance to get in a little bit more. But also, like, the thing about it is sometimes you don't need to always put your race down. Like, it's not going to help black people get in if they take away affirmative action, just like it didn't help them get in with affirmative action because they still weren't letting them in. So, like, let's talk about how we get ourselves in there. The ones who want to get in there, instead of complaining about them doing stuff we know they're going to do anyway.
So many bases we have to cover as African Americans. We have to support the HBCUs. We have to fight to get in the Ivy Leagues. It's just a lot.
But we don't. The thing about it is we don't really support the HBCUs. Like, alumni don't support it as much as they should, because if they did, they would never be. There's a lot of them who are at risk of closing down.
Yeah, Prairie View.
And that's because the alumni are not putting into.
That's a big commitment. It's a huge commitment for people who don't have that kind of paper.
But people who go to USC, people who go to UCLA, people who go to Harvard, people who go to these other schools, are their alumni is put into the schools, and that's why they're able to survive, not only with just the private payment, because enrollment is going down. People are online now. Mm-hmm. They're either playing video games, they're TikTok, they're YouTubers,
They can
they're
get rich other
social
ways.
influencers, so they're not even worried about that. Especially after Mark Zuckerberg came out with Facebook, so everybody's trying to create the new whatever. So
The next big thing.
yeah.
Definitely, that's another angle to look at it, because I mean, the black institutions, HBCUs, were created because black people couldn't get into the Ivy League schools. So, you know, the black people that founded them was like, you know, we're gonna make our own Ivy
white
League
people
schools.
who founded them.
You think so?
Every last one of them, a white person founded it.
I
Every
can't-
last one of them.
I can't believe that.
Every last one of them. I've been on the tours. Every last one of them, a white person has founded it.
You think they founded it or they put the money up?
They
'Cause that's
founded-
two different
they-
Are you
things.
talking about for universities
They
or for
founded the
HBCUs?
HBCUs.
Yeah.
They
Well, no.
founded it.
I'm
They-
gonna need y'all to
different-
look that up.
Chime in, yeah.
Need y'all to look that up. You know, because I was down there and I didn't see no white headstone on nothing. You know, they got, oh, this was founded by so and so. You know what I mean? Morris Brown, Clark Atlanta, fucking Spelman. So yeah, but I just feel like, you know. Oh, my bad, S. How you feel about that? Are you looking it up too?
Yeah.
Well, while we looking that up, let's get a song from S. Can we get a song and you look it up or no?
I can speak on it real quick.
Oh, okay.
So, what was the topic again? Say it one more time. I was just in depth.
The affirmative action.
I mean,
denouncing.
like anything, man. Any law, any rule, anything. It's gonna benefit us and it's gonna hurt us.
Right.
And let's just be honest. There's some that it's not gonna benefit, and there's a lot of people it's gonna hurt. But then there are a lot of people it is gonna benefit. You know, so it's a double-edged sword. You know, and there has to be sacrifices in order for certain things to to happen. So,
Right. Did you know part of this was also to lower the African American studies in colleges?
Wow.
Did y'all know that too?
I had no idea.
Yeah, they're gonna lower the. They're gonna take it off the docket as far as like you gotta have these classes. So now if you don't
Say
need
that one
them,
more time?
they taking off the African American studies.
Out of colleges.
Yeah, they ain't taking it out totally, but they lowering the classes. Like, you know how you would get
how
the
many
whole credits.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna take a class I'm only getting 2 credits for, and I got to go full time, and I need that class to be 4. You know, not just saying me, just saying a person. You know what I mean? Might be just taking it in summer school or something like that. You know what I mean? So it's like I said, it's a whole lot of different clauses in that law that, you know, we got to go and check out because they hide shit in plain sight because they don't think we're going to go back and read on it. You know, we see the headlines and we see all this and we just form our own opinion and conclusion to it without, you know, studying and shit. You know, you can't tell a book by its cover. So we got to watch it. Y'all niggas look like y'all prepping for a motherfucking math test.
It's for real. I mean, she's got a point. I'm trying to tap in. They're saying Hampton was founded by a white person. You know, even though Samuel Armstrong and Hampton Institute. So yeah, I was just looking into it, and yeah, she's got a point. I don't know how many, but you know.
You probably look up black institutions founded by, you know, black scholars or black people.
They said Howard University is named after a white guy.
You know what I say to me?
It's all
I mean,
good.
because you would
No,
want
you just opened up something, and looking at it is kind of crazy. It's
want it
like,
to
what the
be.
fuck?
You would want
And
it
I
to
don't
be.
want to speak on it and not be
Right.
at least thorough.
Yeah.
You know, but she made a good point, and it's something that I'm going to investigate and look more into. But she made a great point, and if you just look over it, it doesn't tell you it doesn't tell you in its entirety, but it shows you different schools. Like even my brother's school where he went right across the street, he went to Central State, but the first black owned and operated school was Wilberforce, and that's right across the street from him. Yep. Yep. And it was founded by the Conference of the Methodist Episcopal Conference Church of African American Methodists, the AME, the first AME church.
Okay. I wonder how many students they have. Probably like under 5,000.
Yeah.
Small.
To provide classical education and teachers training for black youth. That was the first place it could happen in Wilberforce. That's crazy.
So what make our people, after all of these years of knowing this, be like, oh, so when you were saying give back to the black colleges, like what is the incentive now that they probably even know that after they graduated, like, oh, this is a black university, but it was founded by white folks.
people, yeah.
Even all my people work here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, because of that, your people work there, they go there. It's able to keep it black because now it's like a bunch of Asians, but they're giving money to the schools in order to come. So it's like
right.
you take
what
away
schools? Any schools you saying? Just period.
well, all schools,
Okay.
but HBCUs. There's a lot of Asians.
A lot of whites. You get a lot of whites that go there and play sports and are able to move on to other programs, and they take advantage of the curriculum and the different things. And then if you think about it, HBCUs, they're not just teaching black history.
No,
and black from a educational from a black standpoint.
no, they have to.
speaking
They have
general
to do
education,
everything
for
to be
sure.
accredited.
Yeah, but they just, I ain't gonna say just all black, but they more diverse towards the black studies to
Yeah.
try to get our black people to see that it's a higher level of learning and you can be something in life and do it with your people.
I mean, but
You
the
know?
original reason for HBCUs was because black people couldn't go to the
Yeah.
schools. So that's, what it was for, because it was supposed to be just for black people,
Mm-hmm.
for us to get our education, who wanted higher education. But most of it, like most people, when they were going to colleges, were going to look for a husband or to be married. So like most women were going there. I mean, yes, some actually did their career, went to school.
Right.
A lot of them were there to.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that got married to, people they went to school with, period. Any school, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because, when you going to school and you learning and they learning, you like, you know what? We both going to be something. You know what I'm saying? And you have a better quality of life,
Yeah, you do.
When
you're evenly yoked.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, next.
Yeah. So we're going to get into a little Lakers. What's going on with the Lakers, S?
Man, everybody about to re-up, I think. I hope, man. They were talking about James Harden today. They were talking about the Clippers are in the lead. You just don't know until later tonight, man. And it was shit.
It starts at midnight?
At midnight.
So that's 9 o'clock.
9
our time.
o'clock. So, but I haven't got any. I haven't got any alerts or anything.
Yeah.
But I know midnight our time we'll start hearing something. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
So they're not going to re-sign Mo Bamba
And
Michael
Michael
Beasley.
Yeah,
Is it Michael Beasley?
Malik Beasley.
Yeah.
Which I think is a good thing, but we gotta have a plan if we're letting him go.
Yeah, but they saying that they don't think nobody else gonna pick him up right away, so they may circle back and give him a smaller
I
contract.
disagree with Mo Bamba. I think that centers are hard to come by, especially stretch bigs.
So our first signing is supposed to be Brook Lopez.
We'll see.
That's supposed to be our first signing to go up against Big Boy
We'll see.
Jokic.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. He's got some years on him, and he's at the end of it.
Yeah, like 15 years, right?
Yeah. And we had him in his prime, and he was good for us.
Right.
But he's a different player now.
Yeah, when he went to Milwaukee, he'd can that three on you
Yeah, he's a different player.
and post you up.
Yeah, he's a different player. So, you know, I think that it will benefit us. If I had a choice between having Mo Bamba and Brook Lopez, I definitely would take Brook.
Yeah. At
Definitely.
least for the 1 year, right?
At least for the 1
Because
year.
you like LeBron maybe got 1-2 left to try to win something.
Well, shit, that's a hard position to fill.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping that we got Derek Lovely in the draft, the dude from Duke. You know, he's a legitimate 7-footer and you know whatnot. He had a little dog in him, but it didn't happen. But hopefully, with the players that we got, man, hopefully we're able to do something.
Right.
You know, but I don't know. I don't watch college basketball that much. You know, I don't know.
We always get somebody unsigned.
We do.
You know.
We win that way. But what I hope we don't do, man, is I hope we don't lose Austin Reeves.
Yeah.
I
Definitely.
think that, you know, he brings something to us that we need. He is that third star. We just got to give him time to mature, and I think that's what's fucked up about the league, man, is that a lot of players, you know, they're just on borrowed time. You know, there was a time in the league where, you know, you can have 2-3 years and, you know, you can bubble.
Right.
But now it's like, man, it's like some microwave shit.
Yeah.
If you don't do nothing in 2 or 3 years, you're a bust.
Yeah.
And it fucks with your confidence.
Definitely. And there's few players that get it back. So what players out there, because you're going to have Middleton, Kyrie, Harden, who else?
Drummond signed. A lot of players are reeing up.
Yeah, I don't want Drummond.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
But just saying, which one of those players would you want to have?
Fred VanVleet.
Yeah, Van Fleet. Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If we can do anything, I would take Brook Lopez. I would definitely do that, and I would take if we can get Van Fleet for a little bit of nothing.
Well, he gonna come with a $30 million price
No, I
tag.
wouldn't do that then. So what I would do is I would stay with Schroeder because I liked Schroeder last year. I think what he did last year was pretty good for us.
So he was better coming off the bench.
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
So we need a
But
starting point guard. So
he was a good contingency plan.
right. If we can stretch Van Vliet out and give him 2 years for that 30, but he in his prime, so he ain't gonna take
he's
that.
not gonna take that.
You know what I'm saying?
Because he's demanded max money right now, and this is what his second max contract. So
I
think
think he
so.
had he didn't have the max last time. He had right under the
mid
max.
not the mid level
Yeah,
exception,
the second
but
max.
yeah,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah, because they gave that money to what's the other dude name that had the he was from Africa. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
I forget his name, man, but he was a big contribution when they won the title. Vahil, start with a V.
you said who?
Vahil,
Lakers?
No, he played for Toronto.
Vucevic,
He black.
Agbani,
Siakam.
Pascal.
Yeah, Pascal Siakam.
I was looking up right now. Who were the free agents? So yeah, man, I like Pascal Siakam. I think that he would be good for us.
I don't think he a free agent though. That nigga
I think they
signed
wanna
that max
trade him.
contract. Yeah, he
I
signed
think they
that
want.
max.
I think they at some point, yeah, they got to do. You know, they got to bust a move. All right, so James Harden is a free agent. Hold on. Let me go to ESPN.
I think since a lot of these dudes like him, Middleton, and they looking for longer contracts from the same team. You know what I mean? I don't think Harden really want to leave, especially because they're getting a new coach over there. I think he want to stay.
Bruce Brown, you know,
He a dog.
That's somebody as a Laker.
Yeah, he a dog.
I think we should go get him. I think us giving up Malik Beasley, not Malik Beasley, but us giving up Malik Monk a couple years ago turned around and bit us in the ass.
Definitely.
I think it bit us in the ass, and I
Streaky
think that
shooter.
yes, but because Bruce Brown is a champion, he's going to command money.
Right, but he was coming off the bench, so his salary gonna be within the 12 to 17 million a year.
But he was an impact player.
Yeah, but when
He
you
made
come
some
off the
key
bench,
shots
yeah,
in all them series. You know, he played his ass off.
he did. He
Yeah.
did.
So
But
that's all I'm
he ain't
saying.
finna be offering. Asking
I wasn't
for
saying 30,
20.
right?
Yeah,
But
you
he
know.
may. You never know.
Yeah.
You got to test the market. That's what testing the market's about, right?
That's true.
And you got to see where you land. So I'm not sure what he would ask for, but I'm just, I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
But he would be a good one. I really don't want Kyrie. Russell Westbrook is a free agent. They said they're talking about him going to Phoenix.
Him and Durant back together. They finally win one. That ain't gonna happen. He shoot too many wild shots, taken away. And what he gonna play the point?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That'll be crazy. Maybe he can come off the bench like he did for the Lakers and run the second unit because they don't have a bench. You know what I mean? They don't have a bench over there.
Right.
Yeah. So Monday we'll let y'all know, or next week we'll let y'all know all the free agents signings. If y'all hanging around for the sports part, And if not, we still gonna tell y'all ass. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into a song real quick. You know what I'm saying? Before we get out of here, you want to go out with the song?
Yeah, we can go out with the song.
We're going to go out with the song. Okay, for sure, man. Like, comment, and subscribe, man. This shit is brought to you by Famously Broke Clothing. Catch me on FamouslyBroke.com or Famously Broke on Instagram. That's where you're going to get all the new drip and all the summer fits. I got on one now with the lively colors and shit,
That's some shit, man.
So if you like it, man, just hit me up in the DM or whatever, and, I'll get your shit right to you. You know what I'm saying? New Wave Barbershop, 1290 North Lake, Unit 102. You know what I'm saying? Come get your shit chopped, cropped, you know what I'm saying? And then also it's brought to you by
Nia Sutherland, Braids by Nia Sutherland on Instagram and Facebook. And Google. You can look me up.
You did that little boy hair.
Look me up, not hook me up.
I don't know, maybe.
He was one of Ray J's friends. I gave him your IG. He said he had an appointment with you.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, he got some twists.
And he wanted it. Did he have free forms?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. He was like, "Yeah, man, I got an appointment with her. Good looking." I was like, "Yeah, for sure, man." I was like, Ray J, he get his hair done by her. Mm-hmm. He work at Food for Less.
Oh, he didn't tell me that.
Yeah.
Him work at Food for Less.
What's
you
up,
don't
S?
Settle for less. Man.
You just pay less.
Feeling good, man. I've been on vacation this week from work, man. So I've just been chilling at home with my boys, man, and just putting things in perspective, man, and just trying to enjoy what little time, allotted to us, working men. And I miss it, man. I miss being around my family all the time, my boys, and I've been doing stuff I ain't did in a long time, like playing video games. My daughter and them got back last night. She came over today. And, we just sat back and we watched a movie and, just was chilling today. And I kind of appreciated that. I cooked dinner for them. And they really like that shit. They really be wanting me to cook for them and they just want to be spoiled. And I appreciate that, man.
They want to feel like that little kid again.
Yeah, well, not. She don't want to feel like the little kid. She just wants to be catered to like that little kid sometimes. Like, you want me to cook for you? Want me to do this? You hungry? She want me to take care of her. They all want to be taken care of. But that's just the nature of kids. But, I'm blessed, man. I hope everybody is having a great, safe summer. The 4th of July is almost upon us. Let's put the guns down. Let's not have any casualties or anything go on in any city. God bless everybody. You know how I feel. I ain't even got to say it. Yay. That's it.
Smoke weed every day.
That
you know what I'm saying? I am Dina Boy Juice. You know what I'm saying? Dina Boy Juice on IE, New Wave, Shop Talk, and Famously Broke, all on IG. You know what I'm saying? Holla at us. We're going to get out of here with a Sean from my boy.
Yeah,
you know
same team, man, featuring Pasadena Sean, the great one, Great Dane, man, and my boy, man, Plan B, man, the great. And like to hear it, here it go.
Cause I never passed the pill, but I'm trying to find a different grind. Stay up out of Vacaville. Though I ain't the pussy kind, I get the cream, the Vagisil. real. Got the itch for finer things, fungus pills and chamomile. I can't fake my gangster shine, mine is real as sneaker deals. Like them J's and them bronze, my G appeal gon' reach a mil. SD right next to me, legacy, longevity. Never switch up, keep it real. Rookie to retire, rock the same jersey still. Got Mamba shit. Got the itch for finer things. SD right next to me. I keep the cream, the back. Tire rock the same jersey still. Got the itch for finer things. SD right next to me. I keep the cream, the back, the seal.
Been committed since a youngin', me and plan. They said it wasn't by design. We had to grind and eat off the fat of the land. Bagging in grams for eons, me and mine's been solid. Never switch on my brother for a couple dollars. Cause tomorrow's not promised. Me and Great Dane, we made a name in the turf. From albums and shirts, stages and skirts, addresses and work. We did it all together. Broke bread and had a ball together. For that, the gang gon' keep us all together.
Tire
For
rock the
real.
same jersey still. Got the itch for finer things. SD right next to me. I keep the cream.
Mamba
Tire
shit.
rock the same jersey still.
Real. Same team.
Got the itch for finer things. SD right next to me. I keep the cream. The
Great
back
Dane.
still.
I'm loving how it happens. Magic with reaction from the crowd like no look passes. Got it showtime when they flashing. No, just don't be asking. No questions, no passion for your flexion. Just go back to your section respectfully. And honestly, you shouldn't even be next to these. Committee with the DOG. Logically, obviously, raised up on this top shit. It's nothing we can't accomplish. Whenever we come together, you know it's gonna be about profit.
Tire rock the same jersey still. Got the itch for finer things. SD right next to me. I keep the cream, the back. Tire rock the same jersey still.
Yes. What's the name of the song again?
Man, same team, man. That you can find that song on the Pasadena Shine album, What's Understood, man, on all platforms. It's crazy. I was in Arizona this weekend, and a cat was like, he only listens to his music on Audio Mac. And, I don't know nothing about Audio Mac.
Right.
So we go to Audio Mac. He types in my name, and my shit pops up.
Amen.
So my shit's on Audio Mac.
It's on Audio Mac. Yeah,
Yes,
when you put your shit online, it go to like 100 different sites.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some shit we
Yeah.
ain't never heard of.
I'm just waiting for my only one that I'm not on, man, is just Pandora, man. I'm fighting, but I'm hoping, this next drop will get me there.
Amen.
Yes, sir.
So as promised, man, I'm gonna put the video of the cop. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put that video up in there. So enjoy that, and hope you enjoyed the show. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for episode 95. Man, we out of this motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying?
You're now tuned in to the number one podcast. I give you new wave shop talk, shop talk, shop talk. New wave shop talk, new wave, new wave. Got something on your mind? Let's talk about it. Shop talk, shop talk. Leave a comment, we'll talk about it. New wave, new wave.
Talk about these white women, you know what I'm saying, and these rappers taking up all the good acting jobs. I need some of them acting gigs. So all y'all directors, holla at your boy.